Yeah, so welcome to Vasili's Garden now, folks. It's a new series and we're going to do a lot of hands-on gardening for you. Now, right behind me here is a veggie garden that has been planted out for a few months, and you can see the weeds are growing real fast. The Cape weed now, we're going to do a lot of preparation. So you're going to watch me week by week prepare this garden, plant it out so you too can plant with me and develop your garden just as well, if not better than what I do here. Let's check out the soil over here. Now, we've got, what you can see here is lots of sawdust being thrown on top, which is great for the garden because it helps to hold the moisture in. Now, it's a bit too thick, but look at that. Look what we got under here. See all that white stuff? That's the bacteria, the active bacteria that's breaking it down, so it's decomposing. It's a good sign. Now, there may be a little bit too much of this mulch on top, so we're going to turn all this over, do a bit of a test to make sure the pH is not too acidic or alkaline, and we're also going to be adding Hal's premium compost, the organic compost, the seaweed base, our black grit, so we can get that calcium and magnesium back into the soil, and lots of sheep manure, cow manure, chicken manure, even some horse manure. And if there are any goats around here, we might even get some of that stuff in here too. We're going to turn it over, let it rest, and once we establish that probiotic bacteria in the soil and it comes to life, that organic matter will start to break down and feed all the wonderful nutrients that the plant needs. Now, we don't want to disturb it. We're going to let it sit after that, and all we do is just keep throwing more scraps straight from the kitchen that I'm going to add to the garden as well. Now, the idea is to dig it into the ground and create a little pocket rocket so it breaks down and all the microbes and the worms get in there and feed off it and spread all the love into the garden for the plants to enjoy. There you go. Now, once you establish your garden bed like this, you can do little pocket rockets everywhere between your plants. This is going to be one big veggie garden, folks, with all sorts of beautiful edible plants and herbs and flowers as well that you too can plant at home. We've come out to Covenant College because it's their inaugural agricultural festival here. The kids have spent so much time preparing themselves for all the wonderful stalls to share with all the families and friends. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go meet the kids and see what they've been up to. How are we, kids? What's your name?
Levi.
Levi, and your name?
Beth.
Beth. Yours? Oliver. What have we got here? A little chicken?
Yeah, little chicken.
Yeah,
This
what are we
is
doing?
Tamika.
Yeah, and what are we doing? Are we just learning about them?
Yeah, we hatched them in our class. Only 2 hatched, but Mrs. Cox was really nice to give us 9 more.
So where's the life of the chicken after here when it grows up? What's going to happen? Okay, so the life cycle of the chicken egg, 21 days journey. That's how long it takes, and after that it grows up to be a big full-size hen?
Do you want me to do yes, and or rooster?
Or a rooster. Well, wonderful. Well, put it back inside because that looks like it wants to go back to sleep.
Mrs. Weaver said I could hold it anyway.
You can hold it? Oh, can I hold it?
You can feel it.
Why, I'm not going to hold it?
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
I'm not allowed to hold it?
You're allowed to feel it.
What's your name?
Willow.
Willow? Did you make any of these?
Yes, I made a couple of pom-poms.
Pom-poms? Yeah.
I made a string art over there.
A string art? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what type of string art did you make? What sort
I made a love heart with a paw in it. Like a puppy paw in it.
A puppy paw? Did you like making it? Look at it, it's lots of fun, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh. So did you put all the nails in there as well?
No, my teacher did.
Yeah, and you did all the string work. That's beautiful.
I made this one right here.
Oh, that's lovely. What's that called?
It's just some bow and arrows and
that's okay.
that spell
Lovely.
love. I nailed these nails in.
You put the nails in? Show me your fingers. Yep, there's the evidence, folks. We've got a blood blister going on there. There you are.
That was not from the nails.
Oh, was it? What was that?
It was something else when
Car
I went to
door?
a ballet thing. I slammed my hand.
We'll just say it was from the nails. What have we got here?
Got some homemade cheese. It's from feta cheese.
Made from sheep or goat?
Made from cow. Yeah.
Oh, from cow.
Couldn't get a.
You couldn't get a goat?
To a goat. No.
Should have gave me a call. So you made this?
Yeah, I made it. It's very easy. I just bought homogenised milk.
Nothing like homemade cheese, folks. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
If you like Vasili's Garden, then you'll love the spring edition of Vasili's Garden to Kitchen magazine. Available at all good news agencies. Subscribe now at vasilisgarden.com.
Have a look at this, folks. We have got 5 acres of planting space here. That's 5 acres to plant fruit trees, citrus, apples, pears in groups, in clusters, so we can have little forests of apple trees and pears, cherries, nectarines and peaches, lots of understory planting, and all the native trees behind me, they're all staying as well. We're going to work around them and create little pathways snaking through the garden with a little bit of grass, ornamental features, water features. And at the end, we're going to sit back and enjoy all the beautiful produce that comes straight out of this garden. Going to love it, so enjoy the series. These are the boys. What's going on here?
Oh, we're studying different crops. So we've researched all the different crops and we've got seed here to guess the crop. But we tried to put as many of the grain in our bread. Yeah, so we've been using bread makers in the classroom.
So how many grains have we got going in?
Oh, what do we use in our bread? We had oats, we had wheat, obviously wheat. We have linseed, we have sunflower, well then we have sunflower seed and pepita seed and oats.
So you kids all make the bread together? The whole class.
The classroom has smelt like bread, hasn't it? Yeah.
Talk no more, the music's on, I'm just going to keep eating. How are we going? What's your name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, nice to meet you. So what are you doing here?
Making bread.
Looks like we are. So what do we got here? Tell me about this. What's this over here? So we've got some wheat here.
Yeah.
So you can buy it or grow it. Mortar and pestle after?
Yeah.
Can I have a go at that?
Yes.
You hold this.
Okay.
Grind it now. There we go.
Not so fast.
How long does this take?
It took us about a week.
How long would it take a grown man?
Well, a week and a half. No, you're right.
And then we turn it into bread.
Yeah, it's got to sit and raise.
Yep.
And my wife over here has made some excellent bread. You can have a look at it if you like to.
You mean I can eat something if I like to?
If you would like to, you go for it. This is a nice Vienna she made by hand. This is what do we call this? A baguette.
Yes. When was this baked? This morning?
Last night. Night before, sorry. So homemade. Beautiful. You won't find better.
The perfect sprayer for the home gardener is finally here. No more trigger finger soreness that sends excruciating pain up your arm. No more dribbling spray because of the loss in pressure that causes you to constantly stop and start, stop and start. The Easy Hand Sprayer is easy to use. Smooth pull push pump action releasing from a fine mist to a jet spray, moistening your plants in no time at all. The double jet nozzles are adjustable to any direction to enable spraying under and above the foliage at the same time with ease. The screw thread is designed to fit any ordinary 1 litre or 2 litre soft drink bottle, allowing you to use multiple bottles for different types of sprays. Simply screw onto any plastic drink bottle filled with liquid fertiliser, insecticide or fungicide and start spraying today. From me, Vasili, the Easy Hand Spray, Maresi.
Available at vasilisgarden.com.
Juicing is a great way to give your body a burst of vitamins and minerals it needs to help keep you feeling strong and alert each day, as well as improve nutrient absorption. And by using Kuving's cold press juicer, you are guaranteed to get the full nutritional benefits from every juice you make. In today's juice, I'm adding 1 cup of raw sweet potato. It's a rich source of beta-carotene and essential vitamins. Including sweet potato in your juice will help boost your energy levels, enhance your skin health, and improve and strengthen your cardiovascular system. I've also got 2 celery stalks, 5 cherry tomatoes, and a handful of mixed greens.
Smoothies and juices are a great way of adding ingredients that you would otherwise not eat on their own, and by combining them with other nutritious ingredients that you do like is a great way to have them. Using a Kuvings whole slow juicer will ensure that you not only receive all these nutritious benefits, but also get to enjoy a great tasting juice.
Pour the juice into a glass, then stir in a teaspoon of Manuka honey and a pinch of turmeric powder. Manuka honey helps the body to fight infection and prevent the growth of bad bacteria. It assists the liver to function more efficiently and helps remove toxins from the body. Turmeric is one of the most researched plants in the world. It is a natural antiseptic and anti-inflammatory. It helps prevent bloating, improves digestion, improves the health of skin, and aids in fat metabolism, and much more. So be sure to include turmeric in your daily diet. Wow, this is so refreshing and so cleansing. For this recipe and many more just like it, visit our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Enjoy, see you next time.
And what's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob, nice to see you. What have we got here? What are you doing?
We've got fast food, so these are all plants that have been grown in the space of about 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, you mean fast food in the sense they grow that fast? Yep. Okay, so what are you growing in these?
So we've got mainly like radishes, rocket and sprouts, like sunflower sprouts and some mustard seeds and other...
I like these. So, little mini hothouse. You built them yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long did it take you?
It took most of us about 2 periods, so around 90 minutes.
That's not bad. And you keep it for life, basically.
Yeah.
So you've got a seeding tray at the bottom.
Yep.
Put your soil in there.
But
drop your
first we
seeds.
had newspaper just so the soil didn't come through the seeding tray.
Okay. So what are you going to do after they grow? Just harvest them straight away as mini sprouts, or let them grow on?
We're selling them, well, giving them out today to try.
Nice, good on you. Well, great work. There you go, folks. You don't have to have a large backyard to be able to grow your own seedlings. And if it's a bit too cold outside, build yourself a little mini hothouse just like this one here. Couple of weeks, they'll be up in no time, ready to harvest. This is agriculture.
Yeah.
Chocolate is a plant, isn't it?
No, it's not a plant.
Oh, what is it then?
Chocolate is a sweet that's made from cocoa beans.
Well, what do we got here then?
So here we've got cocoa butter, so it's before it is dried and...
That's not white chocolate?
No, it's not white chocolate. It doesn't taste very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and so this is cocoa beans after they've been dried and crushed.
Does that taste like chocolate?
It tastes like cocoa, but just
really
very
not nice.
No. And this one as well. This is just like the
cocoa
crushed,
powder?
yeah. And then there's end result. This is the dark chocolate over here.
That's the chocolate there?
Yes.
Why am I on this side? Get it over here. Do you do double shot lattes? Skinny milk? And what's that for?
It's oil.
It's what, glue?
Oil.
Oh, oil. What are we doing here?
We're doing a hand scrub.
Olive oil on my hand. What do I do now? Rub it? All right, I'm trying to rub. Whoa, okay. Wait a second. Do you want to hold this one? You talk into that and narrate what I have to do.
You have to scrub your hands together all around your hands.
Oh.
And then...
What was that you just put on? Sugar?
Yeah.
Sugar and olive oil.
Raw sugar.
Raw sugar and olive oil. Raw sugar and olive oil.
And then you go over, but don't put it in the water.
Don't put my hands in there?
No, not yet. And then you put your hands over there, and then you get the water over it.
How's the water going to take the olive oil off?
It's just going to like rub it off. And
Wow.
then you dunk it into the water.
Then I put my hands right into the water.
Yeah.
I don't want to put my hands in the water.
Everyone says that. And then
oh, that's slimy. Oh.
it's really oily. And then you
And then
dry
what? I look like a grease monkey.
dry your hands with the towel.
It should feel like baby
And then it will feel really, really soft.
So it should be nice and soft now.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Ooh, look at that. That is super. Wow, I can't. Wow. Ooh, is that soft?
Yeah.
That is soft.
Healthy Habit Smoothies book is now available at all QBD bookstores or online at vasilisgarden.com.
How good is it when you can grow a conifer and hedge it off like this, creating your own green wall? And it's beautiful when it's lush and green, but what happens when you get a problem like this occurring? Have a look at this corner here. Now this corner here faces south. It's right at the end of the wall. I can't see any insect or disease that's caused this other than maybe the cold winter nights or the frosty southerlies that come through and it's knocked it back a bit. So all you can do when you've got a problem like this, first step is to clean it all off. You need to remove all the dead foliage and branches off this to get some sunlight back into the middle. See how it's all just falling away? Now if you leave that on there, it's just going to suffocate the plant and it will keep dying back further back into the middle. So we're just going to spend a bit of time, clean it off like that. It'll look a little bit bare, but you're better off with the bareness rather than the dead foliage like this that'll choke the plant. And this chicken wire here, why is this chicken wire here for? We've got to remove all this too now. The bloody plant's big enough by now. It doesn't need to be held back unless we're trying to keep the rabbits out. Anyway, we're just going to clean all this off now. Congratulations, mate. And just when we finish washing our hands in olive oil, we're going to dip our bread in it. The same stuff, I think. I better not be. Hello. What's your name?
My name is Denzel.
What's that?
Denzel.
Denzel. Nice to meet you. What are we doing here? Tell me about what you got here.
Here we have some bread. You can take as much as you want. We have plenty.
Yes.
See, 20 loaves.
You got 20 loaves?
Yeah. We had 20 loaves.
Yes.
You get your piece and you dip it in olive oil.
Okay.
And there's 2 spices.
Which one's your favourite?
I like that olive oil.
With which spice?
I've never had the other. I've only had it once.
The spice?
Yeah.
You don't like spice?
I like spice. I haven't had these. I've only had that.
Okay, so let's try some together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, put your apple down. That's for dessert.
Yeah.
Give us some pieces of olive oil. Oh, sorry, some pieces of bread. So we get a couple of pieces of bread each. All right, go halves. Ready? Oh, that's not half.
Yeah.
You're generous. Yeah, there you are. So we'll go with the first one. Let's judge it, eh? What do you reckon?
There we go.
Yeah. Yep. Dunk. Oh. So what type of olive oil is this one?
Oh, check. Extra virgin olive oil.
Not bad. I'll give you a minute. Do you know what type of spices you got there? Because I like that olive oil. This one here is a lemon infused dill. Ooh, okay. Let's try this. So, you got some balsamic vinegar? Is that what that is?
I think so, yes.
So, are we meant to go in each one? Or just... can we do that?
Yeah, probably.
Probably? And a herb? All right. This is a cocktail for disaster, I reckon. Whoa. What are you doing to me?
That is very strong.
Lemon Moroccan spice with dill and chili. You're killing me. Oh.
That is very, very strong.
Are you sure that's not vinegar?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. These are really fresh flavours, eh? Are you going to eat all that apple?
Denzel, what one did you do?
Yeah. And I love the effort you put into that pie. Yeah, that hand motion worked really well for me too.
We're not supposed to do this, but I couldn't resist it.
I know, I saw that.
But then I sort of went off to the side.
He didn't see me.
I didn't
see me.
expect you to come after me.
Well, we've had a wonderful time here today, and it's so great to see how the kids get involved and learning more than just numeracy and literacy. Understanding the facts of life, sustainability and all farming.
Yeah, look, it's really important. I think that part of it's just going to grow.
Well, it
even
is important so they can
more.
understand where everything comes from.
And you know, the parents are learning so much as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's an eye-opener for everyone here. Well, thank you. Thank you for the pie, the experience, that is.
Thank you for coming along. It's been great.
Bring the pies in now. And have a look at our succulent cacti garden. It's already packed full of plants. Well, I'm just going to add more and more to it, make it even more wild. It's a new series, folks. It's going to be packed full of gardening tips and advice for you to enjoy. From me, Vasili, Kanidiadis.